Last night, you watched the bounty hunter bust go down. Tonight, we analyze exactly what we saw.
A local sheriff and state-approved training instructor are concerned with the tactics used. Andy Fox is here to answer the question, is bounty hunting legal, and why is what we videotape catching the eye of the local sheriff? Andy?
Tom and Nicole, in 1998, the General Assembly of Virginia tried to ban bounty hunting, but the bill failed. In 2002, the General Assembly directed the Virginia State Crime Commission to study bounty hunting, which until then, believe it or not, was completely unregulated. In 2004, the General Assembly set laws. Today, bounty hunting is legal in Virginia, but the business of looking for those who fail to show up in court is high risk, and critics of what they do are everywhere. How come you didn't show up in court today?
I didn't know I had a court date today.
When Michael Scott signed a bail bond contract to get out of jail, he in effect became the property of the bail bondsman and agreed to waive constitutional rights. Portsmouth Sheriff Bill Watson.
A lot of people don't read the fine print. When you bond out, you look at the fine print and you're basically waiving your rights as a U.S. citizen.
This is a typical bail bond agreement from Stump's Bail Bonds. Stumps shall have control and jurisdiction over the person bonded, right to apprehend him, arrest him, surrender him to the proper officials. Sheriff Watson thinks bounty hunters like Matt Arnold,
I don't consider myself overly aggressive.
Yeah, go ahead.
are overly aggressive, violating the law, and the sheriff refuses to help bounty hunters when they call for assistance.
I said, absolutely not. They think they're law enforcement. And I mean, they even kick doors in. We can't even do that unless we have a search warrant.
In Virginia, bounty hunter Matt Arnold can knock down the door, does not need a warrant, does not give Miranda rights, and can put a bail jumper in cuffs and take him to jail.
You mind if I search your house?
Can I ask you what for?
Yeah, I've got a warrant for her husband.
Arnold does not have a criminal warrant, but he must have a surety capias. It is a civil form allowing any authorized officer to arrest the accused. And he must have 100% confidence the suspect is in the house. The Marksman Firearm Training Center is a place people go to become bounty hunters. It is certified by the Department of Criminal Justice Services. Training Director Juan Bell. If he knows he's in there, is he not allowed to go in the house?
No, because you didn't make eye contact with the individual. So how do you know he's in there?
Arnold thinks he has Michael Scott cornered in a home that is not his, but has not made eye contact. So notice how he remains at the front door, but is verbally aggressive.
You can call the police all you want. I'm coming in to search your house. I know he's here.
It is not until the homeowner says this.
I'll get him through.
I will get him for you. Arnold is now 100% sure Scott is there and storms inside.
If he is in a third party's home and I make positive identification, then yes, I can break into that house to still recover him.
Which is exactly what Arnold does.
Mike, let me see your hands. Right there, up against the wall. Up against the wall. Don't move. Face the other way. Don't move your hand again, or I'll break it.
If Scott were in his own home, Arnold would be even more aggressive. But is all this necessary? Sheriff Watson says no.
I have a real problem with that. If she's willing to give the man up, why did they force entry into her house?
Don't be aggressive.
Why? Why would I wait? I mean, that's my job. And he's upstairs hiding already. He knew we were there. If he was going to come out, he'd have came on down then.
Bell is also concerned with Arnold's appearance, black vest,
Up here when
gun visible. Unfairly intimidating, inflaming the situation more.
we don't go out to intimidate anyone. We go out there, we have a job to do, and again, this is how we eat dinner.
It's because of knucklehead work, going out here kicking in doors.
But Bell goes further. He faults Arnold's intimidating style.
There has to be a certain professionalism. If you have some idiot showing up in all this black SWAT gear, you know, and you're trying to be something that you're not.
My general response is this. Everybody has their own method of doing this. What he calls knucklehead or excessive, we may call effective.
The bondsmen who hire Matt Arnold hire him because he is effective. Bondsman Keith Williams.
He's gotten all of them so far.
How many has he gotten?
4. And he's got 3 to go.
In the end, Arnold says the job description requires that he be aggressive.
I don't get paid for my time, my investigation work. I don't get paid until I remand them to custody and that bail piece is signed. That's my paycheck.
And there they go, taking Michael Scott to the Virginia Beach jail. 10 on Your Side took a call from a viewer today who thought Matt and his partner, Rob Schieber, were big bullies with guns, but they have a serious check and balance to not make mistakes. State law says you cannot be a bounty hunter if you are a convicted felon. If you break down the wrong door, you can be charged with felony breaking and entering, and if you are convicted, your career as a bounty hunter just ended. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on Your Side.
And Wavy.com has more exclusive content of this series. You can watch tonight's and last night's stories. We've also set a photo slideshow showing our ride along with the bounty hunters. Check out expanded coverage right now on Wavy.com.